Hello YouTube, in today's video I will show you how to play Viego and how to climb with him to the top tiers. I've been playing Viego at Apex tiers for years and he's one of my favorite champions. Now first take a look at his new Revenant Rain Viego, which some would consider the best skin in the entire League of Legends. Not only that, but Viego also just got a massive buff. Who would have thought when the skin comes out, right? Viego just got a massive buff, and I would actually say that most tier lists show that Viego, his win rate is apparently pretty low, but that is straight up not true. I would say Viego is a pretty complicated champion to play, but if played correctly, his win rate should skyrocket, and that goes for you. And here I will show you, first of all, which runes you should be playing, which kind of playstyle, and also give you a full guide on how to play the champion from A to Z. Enjoy.
My blade is yours.
Okay, first of all, take a look at the pick rate chart. That is absolutely ridiculous. How his pick rate skyrocketed, which leads to probably the Viego skin, which is so funny that now they buff him, right? Because they just want more people to play him, of course, if they are starting to sell the skins, which makes total sense from a business perspective, right? Okay, so for the itemization, LoL Analytics is in general a very good site to track which items will be the best. And now, since this patch, I would highly recommend to go 100% Kraken into Collector. Here, even if Collector first is highest win rate, it doesn't straight up makes no sense, because with Kraken Slayer you clear the jungle camps way better, and I assume that people buy Collector if they're already in snowball position. Now, best is 100% either Kraken or Trinity, both completely fine. I would recommend Kraken Slayer into Collector. It is highest damage output, one-shot burst combo. Really high valuable advantages with Trinity. You can play better long extended fights. With Trinity you are a little bit more tanky, which in some situations can be very valuable, but I go more glass cannon kind of build. You go T1 boots, of course, and I would recommend to go cashback with Viego now, because you want to get to the items as soon as possible. Do not buy the T2 boots, but wait until you have third item finished, which will be either shield bow or... Wait, I need to scroll down here. So I will show you. Buy Kraken Slayer, then you buy boots, then you buy Collector, and then you go either shield bow, LDR, Lord Dominic's, Infinity, depending on the game. And afterwards, very simple, you can see in the itemization here as well. Afterwards, again, Lord Dominic's, Infinity, shield bow if you haven't bought it already. And then 5th and 6th item is always GA Death Sense. Okay? That's the entire Viego build every single game. You can go Bruiser build, more of tanky style. Don't do it. Learn to play Viego correctly with tips and tricks and tools and cheesy gameplay. Go more of the assassin build, the crit build, the glass cannon build, but trust me, you're going to get rewarded. Especially until master tier. If you're in between bronze or master tier in this massive bracket of elo, right? There can be a lot of elos you could be in. Crit build is straight up better, and in every single game. If you fail with it, then you just didn't play correctly, but then you have rooms to improve on. Okay, that's about the build. Let's talk about the beautiful runes. For runes, it's actually very simple. We can take a look here. We go, of course, Collector into Triumph into Alacrity. Very simple with Viego always. Now, after that, I would recommend to go Coup de Grace, because you want to execute people again with Collector, okay? You want to execute them so you get your resets. Viego needs reset. Once Viego has reset, let's say Nautilus in the beginning of the fight, you won the fight. Fight is on. If you played well, fight is won. You can auto attack with Nautilus Q, you can go back to Viego, you can W. It's ridiculous, right? Okay, then you go cashback, not boots. Boots is fine. Boots is completely fine. But I like the crit build full damage output with cashback. I'm going to play a lot. This, for those who don't know, Sinerias coaching is my account I'm gonna play to Challenger of Master Yi. Okay, for those who don't know. So I'm gonna play a lot of Viego, Jarvan, all on this account. Okay, so this is like Master, Grandmaster tier plus. Okay, now triple tonic, cashback. Triple tonic gives you again 1.8 long swords. It's 18 AD. Very, very valuable. Okay, nice, beautiful. Better than Cosmic Insight. Attack speed 80, scaling health. Jungle, always scaling health. That's simple. Attack speed better because you play a lot of auto attacks. Because you are in the end an auto attack champion. That is it, and I'm so excited. You see in my smile, I'm actually very excited. I am loving this, and I'm gonna be playing so much Viego. Okay, let's go. And I'm already not excited anymore. What is this? I tried to swap with my support to get first pick earlier. And I think we see pick my Viego away. I'm gonna dodge it. I wanna play Viego. Okay, we got into the game here. Now, finally. This is Master Tier Elo Plus. And throughout the entire game, for those who don't know, how I do it in educational games always is I'm gonna try to do it, of course, in an entertaining way, but also to mainly get the improvement out for all of us. I'm gonna be explaining all the thoughts and things I'm going to be doing. Let's go! Enjoy! If you play against Gwen with Ghost, you most likely will be just full clearing. You can also look for early invades if you want to, depending on how mid lane goes. This game we could already invade. I'm also gonna do that here because it's so optimal against a Gwen with Ghost, right? I'm gonna ward here. So I see the entrance. She could have this warded. Even if she has it warded, it doesn't matter because you win the stat check. Okay, that's could be really good. So we see the ward here.
I will be there.
We win the 1v1.
A fighter. I draw my sword.
Yes, we got our Ghost. She should not be walking up that far. She needs a flash now. She fucked it up. I tried to smite the big one here in time. I'm gonna get level 2 here. And I'm level 2. Now I just kite. I just run. Keep running, keep running. She has no ghosts. Set wastes more and more time. That's completely fine, by the way. We want to waste as much time as possible from the set. Yeah, we zone. Milio needs to also come. We're gonna base here. We still don't see the Z. Now we see Z. Now we just base. We don't have smite, so we can't go deeper on her jungle. But we already fucked the Gwen completely through this. You don't need to do these shenanigans if you don't want to. But I do it because I'm straight up stronger than Gwen early on. I still have flash, and now I do the normal full clear. And she is legit fucked because she is already losing part of her jungle. I'm gonna go wrap up into Crux. With that, I'm gonna be level 3 because then I have chickens, wrap up, and Crux. And I just basically want to go for a normal full clear now. We got so much time mid. Now keep in mind, Orianna fucked it up completely, and she's ahead in CS now. That's legit because of our early invade. Even if Gwen invades our bot side now, we are completely fine. Now we see her. 8 CS. You see, she is completely fucked. Still level 2. Now Renekton even kills her. Holy shit. Now keep in mind, if there's, let's say you're weaker in the jungle, let's say you don't think you win level 1, then you just do normal full clear. Chickens, Crux, wrap buff, bot side clear. I would not recommend to start blue buff. I'd recommend to mostly start wrap buff or chickens because then chickens or Crux respawn faster. I'm gonna go top scuttle here actually, and then I try to run back to bot scuttle. Gwen has to decide which side she's gonna go. Let's put a ward here most likely. W charge, put a ward here, look top lane. Now, important is if you go for early invades, you don't want to gank. You don't want to gank. I'm gonna control ward the ward here. Just walk through mid lane. We don't want to kill the set, but we want to walk through here. We still have flash. We see Milio, we see a failure, so we can't die. We check the scuttle here. She has to be on her bot side camps. My Orianna needs to be a bit careful. I could have communicated that I don't want to continue a longer gank because I waste too much time. And we go for chickens re-clear. I actually don't want this because set has prio. So I'm gonna give this and just go to my bot side camps. Keep in mind, I have still all my camps up, whilst enemy camps are down. Okay, because Orianna is a base, I first get the mid lane CS here. That's completely fine. I should have gotten 2 here. And now take my bot side camps into base. Keep in mind, I got both scuttles. I got all my camps done. So even if Gwen wanted to invade right now, she couldn't. Because she should check scuttle. And then she notices there's no scuttle. She goes to invade. So there's no camps up. She's basically lost right now. Just important is that we spam gank top lane, that he doesn't die stupidly. Eat a wall. Now we're gonna keep danger pinging him. He still survive. Van has to be topside. 20 CS. I'm on 29 CS. And that's all because of the early chickens invade, right? She's completely cooked. If it was a normal full clear, you just go bot skull and then you try to re-gank. If you don't find ganks early, then you just go to clear your camps again, which is also completely fine. All right, we're gonna smite this just to be a tiny bit faster. Now we have 1.3k gold. Always buy triple longsword and a dagger. Maximum gold spent. Hardbound X would be 20 attack damage, 20% attack speed. Triple longsword is 30 attack damage, 10% attack speed. It's the most valuable out of the buys you can go. So always buy longswords first and then you buy attack speed. We can eat a wall here, even if Gwen would see our E somewhere, wouldn't matter too much. Our pathing is in general pretty obvious. And you can also not eat a wall and just eat a floor. Probably a tiny bit better looking at it. W to get close. Now the play is gonna be chickens into taking the control ward, into top scuttle. Then we are level 6. Maybe not yet. And then we play for the dragon. She could do early dragon sneak, but then she loses a lot of tempo on the map. W to gap close. Be a bit careful of the Z. Skull spawns in 10 seconds. I'm gonna ward this push just to be sure of Z not coming. We have full top lane control. I don't know where Gwen is. I'm just gonna chill in this bush to be a living ward right now for the Grenecton. And we're gonna start with Q, out attack, W, out attack, and now we're gonna eat this wall. A little bit safer than the wall to the left. I'm gonna smite this. You could potentially base here if you wanted to, and then you buy Rectrix. But I'd rather stay and go for bot side camps and then also check the dragon maybe.
Nowhere to be seen.
Probably resetting on Scarlet would have been better. Just one risky thing is that I could be on vision and then Zed and Gwen could engage on me, and this way it's just very, very safe, right? So we want to get Kraken as soon as possible. We see her. 43 CS, we are ahead of her. Now we're level 6. We also have our Elixir of Force. I'm not scared that she does the dragon because she's not in time. If she goes topside now, not only am I very ahead in CS and XP, but also I'm gonna use my Elixir here for the extra damage. And now I'm gonna do dragon myself. Then base full topside camps. I'm in full control over the map already, right? And for the Viego games, by the way, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people new to the channel or a lot of people that want to like learn Viego now from fresh. I'm gonna be playing a lot of Viego jungle in the upcoming weeks, months on the Sinerias coaching account on stream on Twitch, first of all. And second of all, I'm also considering to upload VODs on the Sinerias VODs channel. And I'm also going to be uploading on the main channel here some Viego games, because he is, after all, one of my favorite champions. And after the buffs, of course, I want to play him as much as possible, right? Here I could have maybe pinked that Viego is top, but it was pretty obvious. Do I need to take top lane wave? Looks like it. There's a full wave to take. Okay, this game looks like a pretty free win. We're in full control of the game. We don't let the set get any platings here. We don't need to push next to it. We can also freeze this cannon, but I'm in full control. I'm gonna go to Grubs immediately. We see 3 people on the map. I also have the vision control, so I'm not scared at all. Anyone comes. Keep in mind, count how many enemies you see on the map. One of the biggest fundamentals, exactly like I teach it from the course, guys. We see them on the map. So only 2 people could be on me, and Zed most likely wants to base. So that means only Gwen could be on me, and Gwen 1v1 doesn't win. So I can do these grubs with a good confidence right now. If Meteor was missing, I would be more careful on this grubs play. Leading to me having a very low chance ever of losing the game. The bot skull is up, but I prefer taking topside camps. We want to get as fast as possible to Kraken, Slayer and Boots. The players could also be chickens into wrap up, into bot scuttle. Sees that topside. Good pings from Ori. And after bot scuttle, immediately base. And then I have enough gold through cashback for Kraken into Boots. After Kraken, we buy T1 Boots. And then we stay on T1 Boots and buy Collector second. Okay, yeah, I gotta be quick now. She could be rushing that. Also don't have mid lane control. Zona's in base, but she's coming. I don't have smite. I'm pinging. I might need to give the scuttle here. Oh, the ult out if I don't think I win that. Doesn't seem like I'm gonna be in a winning position here, so I'm just gonna disengage here. I still have my flash, so I'm completely fine in this position. Not really scared of anything. I just used my flash and ult, which is not optimal. Again, I should have tracked that Ori is in base. I pinged her a lot, but the moment she didn't come, my mistake was that I didn't listen. And I need to adapt on the position. If Ori was there too, I'm pretty sure we'd straight up hard win this. But I can't be in a risky position, so it's fully my fault, right? You smite this away. She's 70 CS, we have 94. We are very ahead of her, and I really want to get a base off. I don't want to fight. No, what do you think right now? Why do you not want to fight right now? To Gwen or anything, even though we have now Orianna and Zona. I'm gonna eat this wall just to pressure their Aphelios. Because now Aphelios doesn't let annoy the Zona, freezing the wave. Okay, the reason I don't want to fight is very simple. First, I don't have my item yet. Second, I don't have flash. Third, I don't have ult. Fourth, we fight for no objective. It's a waste of time to go for that fight here. Rather, you reset. Now you are strong. Old and 46, we can wait that as well. And now we can look for a play on the map if we wanted to. My chicken spawned at 24. Nice on the burn. Perfect. We really want to find a top lane fight because Renekton is so fat. Most likely not going to happen. I'm gonna invade here. We see Meteor again on the map. This could be really good. Yeah, there's no play optional. He didn't keep walking up. Play bot, okay. We see Gwen on the map. Gwen doesn't try a top lane gank. We just have Renekton do his thing in that case. I also don't see how we can dive this guy, so I'm just not gonna play for that right now. That is really trying to win. I like that a lot. Making the game way more spicy. Now we push the wave because Orianna's straight up dead. She would lose the minion wave anyways. If set is base, we can even get platings here. There we go. I need to insta ult because of her ghost. I think I can even fight her because I have Kraken Slayer. Oh, that was a bit close. I really want to get enemy chickens, but I can't. It's too risky. I'm just gonna W and hold out here. In this position, gonna get my bot side camps, maybe play for the dragon. If I didn't hold out, I would have lost that fight a lot because she would get a lot of damage output before getting out, and also sidestepped her Qs pretty well. Generally, pushing the tower plating is debatable if that was already too greedy from my end.
Slave to the eye. I am the god Zeke.
I'm gonna play Scuttle here first. Same Fog of War. Here we have Ori coming. I'm full HP again. I also have strong smite. We see set on the minimap, so I can take the dragon now. Now I take the dragon first because the dragon would run out and lose aggro. I'm gonna get Grumba after this. See Gwen. No. We don't need to fight because I don't have ult, I don't have flash. I'm also gonna danger ping this. And now Orianna, this is so beautiful example. Now for a lot of you guys, it's easy to not fight, right? It makes sense. The Orianna is master tier and is question pinging me. Why is he not fighting? Dragon just, you see, beautiful. You can take away a lot through that. People are not getting better. You need to get better, okay? You don't follow that. She's 0-1. She's losing lane, basically, right? My point is, you need to win the game. Not her. Your knowledge needs to be good enough. She doesn't know how the game works. I'm here to win it, and that you need to treat it the same way. And don't be mad at Dorina for pinging you, because she doesn't know better. I'm not like, wow, what is Ori doing? She's so stupid. She's not so stupid. It's not that easy. It looked promising. We did have numbers, but I'm gonna try to take control and not be mad and focus on me. Okay? Now, we don't fight this because I don't have ult, I don't have flash. Terrible fight. We can never get up. Set is stronger. There's no reason to fight. Oh my god, this Renekton is destroying this Gwen. Holy moly. We are in full control of this top lane gap. Now the play is simple. We're gonna get red buff into Herald. We're in a very beautiful position, so I'm gonna give you guys a second game. I'm gonna stop this game here because we straight up have top lane gap, and now I'm also in full control level 2 levels ahead, 10 CS per minute. You already had a very nice idea how to play Viego. You can replicate it for your games, but I'm gonna give you a second game where I also don't get too many shenanigans early, and I hope I have losing teams, so you can also see it from the perspective going from behind. All right, we're starting now our second game here. Again, full master tier. The Gwen from before I just checked was 200 LP master tier. And for those who are curious how the game turned out to be, we ended up 10-0 with 11 CS per minute. We got Soul, we got Baron, and we ended the game minutes 25. Another tip I can give you as a coach, try to end the game very early. We got Soul, Baron, and ended the game minutes 24. For some, it would feel like a 40-minute game, but trust me, we need to make the game go as little as possible, because then we have the most control as a jungler. Okay, so from this perspective, we could again invade into the exact same thing. Just Riven is annoying, but I'm not going to do any of those. I'm going to make this game very calm in the early game. So we have, so you guys see also some macros, some tips and tricks I can give you on that side. Let's get it started. By the way, if anyone of you wants to get better, make sure to check out the complete climbing course in the description. I have one free video for you guys as well there to learn all the fundamentals, mid-lane game macro, mentality, psychology. If you want to climb, if you want to see, okay, finally I can reach my goal, then I can help you out as much as I can. I've been coaching for years and I'm very glad to be helping you guys out. Check it out in the description, and I wish you much love now with the second Viego game. We do chickens into Crux. Reason being is simply you on your second clear before you base, you want to clear chickens and Crux one more time. You always want to base when you have around 1.5k gold in general, right? My Q didn't hit the big one here. Tricky. Alright, game looks completely fine so far. Not too much action, exactly like we wanted. I also hope my top lane is losing as an example. And again, this is already like 200-300 LP master tier MMR. Size from the burn. Nice. Okay, we wait with using the elixir a little bit. In this position, I'm going to put 2 points in Q. It's faster for the clear. Now we use the elixir. So we have it perfectly when we base. And we have it as long as possible on the value. See how I kited already upwards? Try to replicate that as much as you can. Now look how I do the out attack. Perfectly with the burn, so I don't need to do many out attack. That looks pretty good actually. She warded. She has a good vision now. I don't see a gank option. Just gonna play top scuttle. We don't want to show you early yet. Either wall. Out attack W, out attack Q, out attack. The Riven and Akali both see me. Completely fine. We see enemy chickens. Respawn time is the exact same. So Echo has the exact same clear. He's bot lane. I'm gonna spam ping that. We can use this and ward deep here. We can't dive, of course. We're gonna eat a wall. So we stay in fog of war. Echo is right now midside. You could again invade enemy chickens and be annoying, and it would work out, and you are insanely annoying with that. Which I didn't want to do intentionally again, but okay, if he trolls us, now you have to go enemy chickens, or you're sorry to report it. E here. Could be ours already. Nice. After this, we take our chickens into our Crux of the base. We check mid lane. Maybe it's gankable. Yeah, not gankable. Either wall. The wave looks really, really bad for him. The wave looks really... the wave looks really bad for Cousin, so he has to stay to push the wave so it crashes. Otherwise, he just loses so much value, right? Because he loses all those minions in the next waves. After my Crux, I want to base. You can also base here if you are scared that Echo invades your wolves in 18 seconds, which I don't think that's gonna happen in Master Elo. Insta smite it, because we have 2 smites, and 2 smites you always want to use it. Perfect base. Once we base, we think about items we're gonna buy. Go for an invade. Yes, 33 says he could try to go for an invade. Which items am I gonna buy? It is an interesting reset. You don't need to copy it because you don't need that many longswords, right? You have 1 longsword too much. Actually, with cashback, I think it's not that good. I think dagger and control is better. So we have Kraken faster, but I want to have as many longswords as possible because longsword is raw damage output. We check Gromp here first because he could have invaded me, right? Also, we have enemy chickens respawn time. I know 1 minute, which I could take on respawn, which is very valuable. I'm gonna try a mid lane gank here, and it's still level low. Now he has level 6 though, it should be fine. He didn't flash. I probably don't find the gank, but there's nothing on the map I can do. I also have ult up. Use that elixir once the fight turns out. We just chase that. We don't need to kill him, but we just annoy him. He loses a lot of waves, right? Which is very annoying. Now we see Echo here. Wait until he ults. Follow up with that. Kill the Kassadin. Because he can't fight dive ult, right? It's very ridiculous from them to, in the first place, thinking that I should be fighting. because I still straight up do have ult and they just don't, right? So I just find a very easy way to kill them. We check bot here. We can also go enemy chickens if you want to. If I reach her though, she's dead, so I'm gonna try to chase that. And so we got another kill. Now we walk to the scuttle. We can take this spend if you want to. My E does absolutely nothing, but we just do it because we fucking can. That's how cool Viego is. And we don't care about the dragon right now because I have item. Gonna be chickens into base probably. No, I don't really need to invade enemy chickens because if you invade enemy jungler, you fuck up the enemy jungler. Do you need to fuck up the enemy jungler to win? No, because I am the monster right now. This is how you should view it when you're fed. You don't try to fuck up the Echo so he can't do anything. You focus on yourself. So, like, if you both farm and you're just 10 times faster, you are already out competing like crazy. We wait boots here, by the way. I think in this position, I'm also gonna go Brax Rapper. And then I'm gonna play Dragon or top grabs if I want to. Also completely fine. Okay, I wanted this game to be a little bit harder. It seems to be, again, an easier one. But there's already a lot of information that I was able to share here today already. And as I said, there's gonna be so much Viego content gonna come. And I would really love to see you guys there. So if you like and subscribe, if you follow me on Twitch, I would really appreciate it. Also, subscribe on the Sinerias VODs channel because I'm gonna be posting my educational videos there as well. Now, we're not gonna play Dragon because grabs is more important than Dragon, and our entire topside camps are up, which is just, again, high value. And look at Echo items, look at my items. I'm just way faster on the clear, so it's just also straight up just smart to go for that in this position. W reset, perfect. Our Kraken procs so often, that's also insane. That's on the burn. We can put a ward here. Echo should be playing for Dragon. You see bot skull spawns in 34. That's what we're gonna play for as well. If he doesn't do Dragon in now, this window right now, I'm also gonna secure bot skull and Dragon, and he's in a really good position then. Nice. I don't need to check enemy chickens. They're down. The enemy scuttle spawns in 10 seconds. Just try to be faster here. Now, Kassin could have killed her if I wasn't there covering right now, by the way. We see Soraka, we see Kassin. I'm not scared of face checking. I'm not scared of anything. We just try to play for Scuttle here. This is actually very deep for me. What stunned me? I think Echo W stunned me. Okay, my communication was not good enough. I should have done the Scuttle and then insta-ulted out. My greedy ass! Wanted to kill them all. Uvo girl 420. Show me. Show me! Ah! She could have stolen it! No! She had it! Dragon was on 6 HP. Ah! She had it! No! Uvo girl had it. Sad face. That would be so funny. This is actually a good thing because it makes the game more spicy. Now I did a mistake. What mistakes did I do? Looking at the fundamentals from the course, guys. What mistake did I do? I did not respect the numbers advantage. Didn't respect the biggest fundamental. I deserve to die from that position there. Completely fine. Now, play would have been secure Scuttle, all over the wall, out, because we don't have numbers. Which is cringe that we weren't in position in the first place. My communication wasn't good enough. My team was not in position. There's a lot of things. We could be putting ourselves in the blame position now. Or like try to improve our communication or just review it from the first perspective. But I think our takeaway here is just take the Scuttle, hold out, give the Dragon. We got scrubs already. Don't be too greedy from the Bible. And that's it. Interesting. I hold in 15. I'm flashing right up right now. See, I can't top lane. I could walk up here. We do have numbers disadvantage again. I'm gonna charge him in my W here. Oh my god, that was insanely well done. From the enemies. That was really well done. But you see how fast I almost die? Just because of numbers disadvantage? Soraka, again, really well done. You see how dangerous this is here for me. They can just kill me. He could E-flash me maybe. That's all just because of numbers disadvantage, even though I'm so insanely fat. Like, I myself get so often surprised still from numbers disadvantage. They killed me the first engage almost, and the second engage almost. Even though I'm giga fat, and I had tower, and I had this first charge onto them. technically speaking, right? That's insane. Of course, you can blame your Soraka. You can say you can blame your Kama. You can say Raka smurfing. Right? There's so many things you can do. Or you just say, oh, I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to get better. I'm not gonna blame. I'm gonna improve. That's another thing you can view it. Well, I want to stay until I have my collector. I also want this guy to engage if possible. Well played. Really well played. Nice. We're gonna try to push the tower. Need to be careful of Echo here. Outtake W. Use a cutscene W as outtake reset. Need to be careful of the Riven again. Would like to go enemy red, but we don't see Riven, so it's too tricky. We cannot. Gonna be chickens into Crux into red buff here in this position. Game gets very spicy. Maybe I base after this and buy collector, but then I don't have enough gold for another longsword. Like cashback will give me some gold, but not enough gold. I think it's better to take my bot side camps first. Cashback already gave me 240 gold, just with Kraken, 8%. That's 3k. This is also gonna give me 240 gold. Gonna base here. Now I'm gonna danger ping bot side. Care Echo, bot, jungle track. Gonna put a ward here because they sometimes go for this. Like the Cassin is really good at doing so, right? I'm gonna cover this side. We also still don't buy T2 boots. I honestly don't have the feeling that I need that. I have gap close, W ult, I have my E, I have movement speed from other champions. I do get boots from other champions too when I pick them up, so I really don't need boots, it feels like. 24. I'm gonna kill this Riven. Now we're gonna try to play with our numbers advantage. Should be. I'm gonna walk. I hope Echo also participates here. The goal was just to get the smite off so I get the extra assist. Oh my god, is Riven broken? Holy shit. Riven. Oh my god, that waved you. Like it's like you feel the infinity stones in your hand when you pick up Riven. Another thing I love Viego for, by the way. You feel other champions. You have the infinity stones in your hand. When you pick up Riven, you're like, wait a second. This is how power feels like. Every Riven main is triggered now. Lol. Okay, we're gonna push this tower here. You can also rotate bot, but I think it's even better to push.
An enemy has been slain.
We can't push it. Pretty good wave here discussing now. I lost basing, so I'm gonna take this. Echo's dead, so I'm gonna take his entire top side, bot side camps here too. The fuck? Maybe the insta-ult is pretty bad. Keep in mind that Viego gets giga countered by Flash. Okay? Flash is the biggest Viego ult counter. Gotta be very careful with that. I first get my level 13 here. Wait for Uvo Girl 42069. That name is crazy. I think I'm gonna base here probably. Not have enough gold for a full item. I'm gonna stay. I want to base when I have a full item. That's 1,000 gold more. Covering the Jinx a little bit. Hope she gets engaged. I'm gonna play Herald here. Look at my pings as well. I'm not gonna danger ping Nyla because I want her to play the game. Oh, this is good. Oh my goodness. But nice try from him though. Also, I can't wait to play Echo, honestly. The game looks really spicy now. Still don't have enough gold for my item. I'm gonna stay until I have it. I'm gonna push top lane. On top lane you get so many resources as well. I'm gonna just consume as much as I can here. Did get the cannon. We don't plan on killing the casting. Keep in mind we plan on... We don't care what our team says. We know what is the best. And now I say, sorry, need my item. Sorry, got item now. And she's legit dead. So... Okay, no problem, you see? Completely fine. Buy this and... I think I'm gonna buy a glowing mode in this position because in this specific game, I think Death Stance will be helpful. Maybe not. I think we just go shield bow. But having a little bit of ability haste is always nice to have just because of cashback. Cashback did 740. We could have also just saved the gold. We're gonna Herald here. You see Cassie in top lane? We're gonna Herald all sides here. We don't even need to Herald, right? Holy damage. See my damage output? That was sick. That is sick. We're gonna Herald here. and then use the Herald to crash mid T2, but at only when the wave is grouped up. You see the wave? Now they're already getting mid prio. And they think I use my Herald to a bot lane T3. But actually I use it either mid lane T2 or top lane T3 in this position, right? Top lane T2 is also a very interesting crash here. And now we can use it either for top lane T3 or in this position. He's might gonna smite us away. Oh, that was bad from Soraka side. This is absolutely insane. Okay, my bad here. He can just smite the Herald and Herald dies. That's why I tried to like crash it and then at least get W out, but then Soraka already silenced me. You should only crash the Herald like I just did at best once. As you can see, the second time the jungler can come and just smite away the Herald if he wants to. This Echo probably didn't even know. And now I should be danger ping my entire team because this is exactly where enemies get back through numbers advantage. Yeah, I mean, karma is actually true though. Like, looking at this, like, I always take full responsibility, right? That's why I here also blame myself. But looking at from my blaming perspective here for a second, why the fuck did we not push mid lane? Why the fuck am I alone in enemy base? Where was my entire team the entire sequence? I got to bot T2 and top T2 and tried to charge mid T2. Why they did nothing? Why is we are giga ahead? I got enemy chickens here. Guys, play the game. We are so strong. We just want to play dragon here. Hyla's dead. Can we still? I want to kill the Riven maybe. Riven kill into dragon. Into Baron is gonna be the play. He's out. Oh, this doesn't work. And we can't go fight. I just want to find the start of fight, you know, that was my goal with the entire play here. Oh! What the fuck did I just do? I wanted to flash on the Soraka of my W, but my W ran out or something. And then I just flashed into nothing. We like it. Game gets very spicy. I like it. This is what we wanted to see. Okay, now how do we play it from there? Because I'm in a good position. Soraka healing is also insane. I should not get Lord Dominic's, by the way. I need to get... I should not get Lord Dominic. I need to get... Mod Reminder here, 100%. Mod Reminder would have been way better, but it doesn't matter this position. It legit doesn't matter. A lot of people will think, no, you need Mod Reminder. You actually don't. Like here, if I played it correctly, I would one-shot Soraka, then pick up Soraka, and we would win the fight. But I just misplayed it mechanically. Infinity will also do insane damage. I think Infinity or Mortal Reminder, and then Death Sense is terrible. Infinity, Mortal Reminder, Immortal Chirpa, all interesting. Okay, we again didn't group up. We got one catch and then all 5 enemies came, but we still didn't group up. This guy is giga fat. Game looks very tricky now. I like it. I made some decent mistakes. The game is not giga easy now. I should have not done a lot of those mistakes. Now I try to like get the puzzles together to win it though. I'm pretty sure we will find one good fight and then we immediately win the game. Just important, like if you look back the fights, every time we were outnumbered, every single time. That was legit the reason every time we lost. Please go S5 now. I'm gonna go with Akali because she's not gonna follow me, so I'm gonna come to her, even though that's really bad, technically speaking. Or we try to one-shot the Soraka if she face check.
She is cute. Why?
Cousin is very racist, I'm gonna say. Nyla split pushing now. Level 13. Was a bit tricky. I could actually end here. Because I don't have a wave yet. I'm alive in 17. I'm actually a little bit surprised we're playing like this now. I need you guys to come mid with me. We got this together. How do we play this now? Very tricky. Do we win team fights still? I mean, Nyla and Jinx are both, like, my Jinx is 3 levels down. My Nyla is 2 to 3 levels down. It's not easy. Yeah, this is exactly the reason I tell you guys to end the game earlier. Remember when I died top Herald? If I didn't die there, it is not enough. It is not enough. But still, I had a lot of learning curves this game. GG. Enemies played really well. I should not have died on the top Herald, and I should have not. And I needed to communicate us earlier together. I was very confident on us being ahead that I didn't respect it. And now bot lane is 3 levels down, and mid lane is also 3 levels down. Interesting. Okay, first game was a win. Second game is a loss. Beautiful. A lot of takeaways for the both of us. And let's lock in and climb all the way up to Challenger now with Viego. Let's go. Good luck, guys. And keep in mind, if I did my improvements here, my 1-2 deaths better, game would be extremely easy. Why do I say this? Because enemies started to win when they started snowballing over to us. Once I gave them my snowball position. So my takeaway here is I should not be able to ever give up the snowball position. I can even show you the exact position of my takeaway here. Okay, so until here we were ahead. Until here. We got Herald. This is all completely fine so far. Now I'm 3 items. Echo is 1 item. I was very confident whilst I'm being 4 levels ahead, right? Mistake. Because now your own ego can blind you. Not ego in a sense that I say I'm better in an arrogant way, but ego in a sense that I feel comfortable because I'm like, I'm gonna carry anyways, you know? That's a mistake. Okay, so this Herald now, looking at this, this Akali going top lane is actually a mistake. She should go top lane with Jinx and Karma and force the prio. I don't even know how they are not able to get prio. I should have maybe communicated with them that they need to get prio. And now, I don't know why Jinx is walking bad downwards and freezing this. She needs to hard push it. We got the tower here, and now I should have used this Herald to disengage. I wanted to crash at mid T2, which is a mistake. If I got already 2 towers, of course there's gonna be a lot of people. Echo does not have smite, so I could have... No, I could have not escaped it. And now the Soraka silence is just really good. After silence, I'm already dead. Full silence, nothing I can do. And after this game, now enemies are already coming back. Could have done anything better now. This was a big blunder. The rest of the game was so far fully okay. This is all okay, all okay. We find a catch. The game is already tricky. And here I just made one mechanical mistake. If I didn't do that, game is again free. So you get my thought process here. Enemies don't see me. And I see them. Now wait, they saw me go in fog of war here? For sure, right? Yeah, they saw me go in fog of war. Okay, that explains a lot. Now here, I was first thinking, do I try to one-shot the Cassette? Which makes sense. He has no flash, no exhaust. But then Soraka would heal him. So I was scared. Now I thought, okay, I need to go on Soraka. But my W went through before my flash. I W flashed. That was a mistake. I need to flash W. And even then she would have sidestepped it and she still has flash. If I hit her, she dies 100%. Then we get Severe. Echo also was able to 1v2 for some reason. And then we could get control over Baron. Then Nyla comes, then we would have probably gotten Baron, yeah. And me dying here leads to us losing the game. But this was the death. That was just a mechanical mistake. The problem is, the reason I don't flash W is because there is legit a wall. I can't flash into the wall. I need to flash like here and then W downwards, which is a weird angle. So I waited a bit, and now I wanted to flash on this spot and then W, and now my W already... She walked upwards then. And now I switched the target. Now I don't have anything anymore, and I'm insta-dead. I think I just am not allowed to W because I don't have ult. If I had ult, I could still ult onto them right now, and it's still fine, by the way. Because if he has no flash, and they would get 1 kill. Okay, my mistake. Mechanical play. I should, after the W channel, switch back to Echo. Now, go back to Echo and protect my Jinx. Because, but I thought they win this, by the way. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Now, enjoy your Viego games. Much love. I hope you loved it. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed both of the games. And also if you want to see more Viego. Take care.